are angry. It's okay.
I'm not angry. Except when you keep repeating, you're angry. And that shit's fucking annoying. Like a fucking gnat at a barbecue. Just bugging the fuck out of me.
Good. I want you to say, I'm angry. It's okay. I'll process my anger. I love myself. Woozah.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
And boom. Episode 13. Empire Strikes Ass. I want to say that joke like 40 minutes ago. I was like, hey, I need another title. Blah, 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 blah. And I came up with that, and I think I just bombed. That's what bombing feels like. Hey, I just bombed. And everybody could just listen to me bomb. And that's why I haven't done stand-up comedy yet, because I'm afraid of bombing. But there it goes. I just bombed on that joke. Empire Strikes Ass. That's what I said, and I bombed. Anyways, I am so not in podcast mode today. I'm really not. This morning I woke up, I was fucking like bummed out for some weird reason. I think it kind of started a little bit last night, and I was just like bummed out. I was like sitting down. I was like, yeah, what am I doing with my life? You guys ever have that? Like, I'm just like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, I need to be doing something. I had like that feeling I should be doing more. I should be doing this. I should be doing that. But why am I not doing this and that? So that was like my whole morning. I was just like back and forth with myself, and I'm just like, dude, you got to get over this hump. So what I did, I was running errands, and I worked out. I got a new, some more of my gym equipment came. It was supposed to drop in October, but it came early, so I'm happy about that. That made me a little bit happy. So, I got a good workout in. And then music, man, I'm telling you, music heals all. I mean, whatever mood you're in, you could change it with good music. Like, I was listening to, like, some old school shit, like a lot of R&B. So, like, it was, like, Donell Jones plays a lot on my phone because he's my favorite back in the day. Like, I used to always play his songs for everything. Like, no lie, like, my twin uncles and a lot of my friends could co-sign on this. I used to, whenever I used to talk to girls on the phone, I used to play Donell Jones in the background. For some reason, he made me sound smooth. So, yep, Donell Jones was always playing. So, I've been listening to Donell Jones for a long time, right? So, I was playing that, some old USHER and all that stuff. And then I was like, while I was doing that, topics were flying in my head because, really didn't have, like, I thought I had something planned, but I was like, let me save that. I keep saving it because there's, timing for everything. But, yeah, so that, like, all this shit popped up in my head. I was like, oh, yeah, now it's time. It's podcast time. And you see the music, it picked me up. Because if I did this right after this morning, I would have been like, hey, guys, what's going on? And, all fucking glum and shit. So, yeah. So, I'm glad I'm over that. And now, on to this. So, I was listening to Donell Jones. And, of course, I was singing. And what was funny is my music cut off, right? And I got to hear myself sing. And I was like, oh. Because, when you're singing with a song, it's like you kind of like, you try to like, you feel like your voice blends into theirs for somehow, and you feel like you're singing good. Like I thought I was singing good. I was like, God damn, I'm a goddamn singer. I got the vocals. Like, yo, my vocals are crisp. Fuck doing what I'm doing now. I was about to go on American Idol or some shit, right? I was like, damn, I got the esophagus, right? So I'm singing Donell Jones, and my music comes off, and I was like, and you know what's up, and I was like, oh, I heard myself. I was like, oh, I can't sing. Reality check, asshole. You can't sing. What you thought you were a singer? Nah. It sounded so bad. I was like, you know what's up, and I was like, damn. When the song was playing, it kind of felt like it sounded nice, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, and it totally psyched me out, which made me laugh. It kind of took away from the workout, but to laugh at yourself is a good thing, man. That heals all too. So I was just cracking up, like, you know what's up. It was so fucking awful. But yeah. But then I kept singing the song, right? And first where I Wanna Be played, which was crazy because, I was sitting in the morning and I was like, yo, what the fuck am I doing with my life? And then that song Where I Wanna Be, even though that song's about, him wanting to be with another girl, but I was just thinking like in life, where do I want to be in life? So, and by the way, if you guys don't know who Donell Jones is, which probably people don't, I mean, I always assume people know what the fuck I'm talking about. But, if you don't, I'll put his picture up and I'll play the part, the Where I Wanna Be part. Hopefully you guys can hear it because let me see. I'm turning this bitch up and see if you guys can hear some Donell Jones. Just that part because, anything longer than, I believe, 7 seconds now, YouTube's going to take it down, so it's pointless to even say it. But here it goes. See, I know that song. That's Donell Jones. But that was me this morning. Where I wanna be. But no, the song I was talking about when I was actually singing was You Know What's Up. Right? And I thought I knew this song. I've been playing it for years. It's been my background song. I think once it was in my voicemail. We used to leave voicemails. Now I let the computer do everything. Like there's like, please leave a message for 470. And I'm not going to tell you how the rest because I don't want strangers calling me. But but yeah, I let the machine do it. Before, I used to do your own shit. But yeah, I used to play Donell Jones in the background. Like, leave your name, number, blah, blah, blah. I think I said this before. And God damn it, I think I did say this before. Anyways, but yeah. So, You Know What's Up. I was playing. And I thought I knew the words. But then I was singing it. And I was like, oh, I don't know the words. Because at one point, I think he says, 3, 5, 5, and a foley. And I was like, what does that mean? I don't know what he says. So, I was going to actually play the part I'm talking about and then look up the lyrics. Because I want to know if you guys even knew the words. If you guys know this song, did you know what the fuck he's saying? Because I know you know the part. I'm going to play the part. I want to see if you guys knew what he said. Because I don't know what the fuck he's saying. And I'm starting to know that all my favorite songs that I thought I knew all the words to, when I actually finally look up the lyrics, it's not what I thought it was. It's like it's two different fucking songs. It's like, where I get my words from? And then sometimes I like my words better. Like, well, it made sense when I used my words. I don't know what the fuck they're saying now, but let me see if I can play that part. God damn, it sounds loud, man. Is it really going to be loud on the other side? I hope not. But let me fast forward it. Let me see. I should know exactly where the fucking stop and starting point is because I listened to the song a gazillion times. Here. Oh, nope, it wasn't that one. Oops. And nope, I am not cutting that out, so oop. We're gonna find it. We're gonna find it. Hold on. It's coming up. Oh, and the fucking Apple just changed the song to Usher. Great. Ooh, this is great radio, huh? Thank God. Oh, there it is. Thank God this shit isn't loud, huh? Loud. I said loud. Live. Oops, I'm messing up all over the place. Messing up all over the place. Yeah. No, where the fuck is it? I ain't crazy. It's gotta be coming up now. And I feel like YouTube's gonna take this down because I haven't been paying attention to the goddamn timing. But hey guys, we're just winging it here because I'm fucking up all over the place. Come on. Here it is. Here it's not. I fucking give up. I should have had this prepared. God. Is it the one with only... Hold on. I know I ain't crazy. And if you guys know... Oh... You know what it is? Play all day. Oh, this is play all day, puff on the la, huh? Yep, I did not know he said that, but... Okay, I think I'm getting close. Anyway, guys, this is awful. Here it is. And what was that? He said, "Feet on flies and us only." Did y'all hear that? I want to know what y'all thought what that meant. Just listen to it. P-pop size and us only. Now, I'm going to let y'all think about it. Think about it. What did he say? You don't have it. I bet you're wrong, because I know I'm wrong. And then let's look up the actual lyrics. What does this motherfucker says? Let me see. And... oh! Would never have gotten this. He says, peep her thighs and I'm zoning. Nope. He really said, fee fi fi's and a soli. That's what he said. And that's the lyrics. And that's the lyrics. That's the real lyrics. You want to know the real lyrics to the song? He says, fee fi fi's and a scoli. That's what he says. And what does that mean? Don't know. But anyway, peep her thighs and I'm zoning. Right around 2 a.m. Nobody knew that. I bet you, if you listen to the song, you did not know those lyrics. Comment me. Send me a message. If you really knew those words, then you got a good ear, because he said fee fi fi and solis. Anyway, moving on from this one. But I was listening to Usher, which this jumped ahead of me. Fucking asshole computer. But I was listening to Usher, same thing, right? No, well, I kind of knew the words. But the thing about Usher, like, every time I listen to Usher, when I sound like, where he says his name, every time, like, when people say their names and shit, like, I always try it with my name, and it never sounds fucking cool. You know what I'm saying? There was, like, remember Fabulous? If you guys remember Fabulous, put a picture of him up. But he was like, he used to say his name. He was like, it's the F-A, the B-O, the L-O, the U-S. And I was like, oh, so smooth. So smooth. I want to try that with my name. I was like, it's the R-A, the F-A, the E-L. And I'm like, oh, this sucks. Thanks, Mom and Dad. This fucking sucks. I can't have this sexy fucking name just roll off the tongue. It's the R-A, the F-A, the A. I don't even know how to spell it. So awful. And I tried it with Usher too. If y'all know that Usher song, it's like, they call me USHERRAYMOND. And you know that everybody loved that part, right? Tried it with my name. First I just tried the first name. I was like, they call me RAFAEL. Oh, that's sad. Even when you add my last name, still doesn't sound smooth. Kind of sucks still. They call me RAFAELDIANZ. Can never have a cool R&B singer name. Look at this. Horrible. And I always tried it. I tried it like in different tones. It just doesn't work with my name. If you get it to work with my name, can you send it to me, please? Because I've been trying for years and it doesn't sound nice. It doesn't sound nice, and I just have that name. But now I'm thinking about all my other friends' names. I'm like, they kind of got some names that it won't sound nice either. So I'm not alone in this bullshit, which is a good thing. But let me see. What else I got? Oh, I got so much text messages. You know what? Nobody texts me, right, during the day. But whenever I turn on this camera, it's like people know, and I get all these messages. Now it's going to fuck me up because I want to know what all these people are saying. But what else I had on here? Oh, that one. I had to write this one down because I knew I was going to forget it because I'm terrible with memory shit. But I feel like this is going to be the damn karaoke episode because there was a Missy Elliott. Don't know Missy Elliott. She had some cool songs back in the day. She had one called Get Your Freak On. I used to love that song. Get your freak on. Get your freak on. Get. Oh, see, I jumped the gun there again. Whoop. Anyway, the whole point of this is when that song came on, I was like, cool. But then there was this girl named Nelly Furtado, right? And I forgot the song she sang. I think she sang that song. I'm like a bird, I can fly away. I don't know where my home is. And if I'm wrong, this sucks. Anyway, she did a remix to Get Your Freak On. Now I can't hear the regular one anymore. Did I like the regular one before? Yes. But now, do I like the one with Nelly Furtado? I think that's 10 times better than the first one. And I was listening to that, and I think that got me out of my funk because it was like an old school thing. And if you never heard of that, man, fucking pull it up. I'm gonna pull it up for you. Nelly Furtado, get your freak on. Man, it's just so, it's like smooth. It's smooth. She be killing. I don't even know what the hell she says either, but she got some parts. See if y'all can hear that in the background. In the beginning, she's like, I'm a freak and I'm a chicken head or some shit. Oh, a chief head. Whatever a chief head is. But anyway, play that. Put that up there. Nelly Furtado, Missy Elliott, get your freak on. It's awesome. She be killing it. She be saying like, get your freak on. And that shit will get you in the mood. You'll start fucking cleaning at turbo speed or whatever the fuck you're doing. You're going to go at turbo speed once you hear that song. Love it. Love it, love it. I got to save this actually on my goddamn YouTube. Bam. In my favorites. In my favorites. But, yeah. This wasn't supposed to be the fucking karaoke episode, but that's what happens, man. That's what happens. Been listening to music to fucking brighten me up, and now I can't stop talking about it. But, what the fuck I was talking about? Oh. I had this thing where, I was driving in traffic, right? And I drove by 2 cars, right? And first one I passed by, I'm like, oh, this guy's Puerto Rican. And you're like, hey, man, how did you know that? Just by looking over. I'm like, let me tell you how I know. Because when you're Puerto Rican, you have some type of fucking Puerto Rican thing on you. Something's Puerto Rican in your vicinity. So in his car, there was a Puerto Rican flag. There was some Puerto Rican writing with the flag on it. I mean, his hat. In the background, there was a Puerto Rican towel. And I was like, oh, you're Puerto Rican. I get it. And then what's so fucking crazy, there's like 3 of us together. What are the odds of that shit happening down here in Georgia? Driving down I-20. Boom, one Puerto Rican. Passed him after making fun of him. Got to somebody else. And hey, I saw Puerto Rican boxing gloves. And I was like, oh my God, what is going on today? Puerto Ricans? Hey, we're too Puerto Rican. I'm like, yeah. It's awful. Like, I can't like knock anybody because I have Puerto Rican shit on me. Like my tattoos. You see that tattoo right there? That's like a Puerto Rican warrior symbol. Then I got the frog, the cookie. I got that on me. And let me tell you about this one. This is you know how people like, tattoos they regret or they want to get covered up? This might be one of them. This one has to get fixed, right? So let me tell you the story about this tattoo. Because once I saw those 2 Puerto Rican things, the story of the tattoo popped up in my head, right? So I got this idea. What it is supposed to be is a cross. It's supposed to be a Puerto Rican flag and a cross. So I got this idea because, there was a male porn star named Bruno Dickums, and I liked his, he has nice tattoos. So I was looking at his tattoos, and I was like, oh, I like that. I want that. And he had a nice slim cross. It was real slim, and the Puerto Rican flag just fit right in it nice. And I was like, yo, that was a nice tattoo. I was like, I'm stealing that. I was like, I want that, So, what was funny is I had to print a picture of this dude out. And the only picture that really showed his tattoo is, he was railing this girl. So I was like, I had to print this picture out at work, which was hilarious. So I printed it out at work. And then I gave it so I went to this tattoo spot. And I was like, this should be, just anybody should be able to do this, right? I'm giving you exactly what it is, blah, 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 right? So they gave me this tattoo artist. Super goth, dude. I mean, goth as fuck. I mean, he helped Dracula at night type of goth, right? He's the one who opens the fucking coffin and he asks him, do you want blood or some shit? He's that type of goth, right? And, I have no problems with goth. I like a lot of goth. But he was just super goth, and I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, he shouldn't have no problems, right? Or maybe he should, because, if he works for Dracula, maybe he doesn't like the cross. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he might fucking burn or some shit. So I'm like, all right, cool. I was like, hey, man, I gave him the picture of this male porn star. I'm like, here's Bruno Dickens. You see this tattoo on his arm? I want that exact tattoo. All it is, skinny cross, Puerto Rican flag in the middle. Should be good. He looks at it and goes, oh, that's easy. I could do that. All right. So, they sketch it up or whatever and stencil it out. And then he gives me a thing. He's like, well, I can't add color in here. He was like, if it's this small. I'm like, well, do it, where you can. It doesn't have to be, full shot out color. Like if you look at the picture, I'm like, I hope I can put the picture online. I'm gonna actually try that. I'm gonna try to put the picture up so you guys can see it as well. I mean, I'll take out the part where he's nailing the girl, but anyway, so I'll put up a picture. So this is what I want, and he goes, yeah, it's not gonna work. I'm like, why? It's not gonna work. He's like, I don't think the color is gonna show if the cross is this thin. I was like, yeah. I was like, we should just work it out. We should just try. He was like, well, I don't want to give you a bad tattoo. He was like, let me tell you. He was like, if we try it this small, the red is going to look ugly and it's going to do this. So, I trust him. All right, man. You do it where it's going to work, right? So if you see this picture, and if you don't anyway see the picture, the cross was very thin and the Puerto Rican flag fit in it really nice. So, this guy, and, I should have known with the super gothness, he looked like he didn't like crosses, right? Because I was talking to him, and I'm like, do you do much crosses? And he's like, he starts hitting up the whole religion thing. And when people start talking religion, I'm just like, I tune out. I'm like, oh, I don't want to hear it, because everybody has their own damn religion. But I'm like, I don't want to hear like I hate crosses, because fucking my master Dracula doesn't like me either. So he starts getting on religion. I tune out, and then I'm like, okay, so you don't like crosses, so you don't like doing this tattoo. This is going to be great for me. So, he starts putting on the tattoo, and I'm like, I thought and he did the outline of the cross first, and I was like, I thought he was going to find a way to thin it up. I don't know what the fuck they do. I thought he was like, yeah, he's going to thin it up, and he's going to make it work, right? Then he started adding the color. I'm like, I'm liking it. And then I'm like, I just don't like how fat it looks, right? So it's not what I wanted. So yeah, he ends up doing it, and I'm just like, at the end, it's like, what do you do? It's like if you get a bad haircut, what the fuck are you gonna do? You're gonna be like, okay, when you get a haircut and they show you the fucking thing in the back, you're like, okay, well, and what are you gonna say? Like, I don't like it. You already cut my hair. Like, what the fuck's gonna happen, right? It's already on there. It ain't going nowhere. So I'm like, So I gave him the, all right. It's workable. But really, in my head, I was going to say, not what I wanted. Fuck. This guy hated crosses. That's why he gave me this shit. It's so chunky. But, and then it was so funny. I went to the gym, and this guy, he thought I was from Texas. He was like, why you got a big Texas flag on your arm? He was like, are you from Texas? I said, no, man, it's supposed to be the Puerto Rican flag. And then I ended up covering the shit like that because I was like, oh, this guy thought I was from Texas. So this fucking tattoo isn't working for me. So, yeah, now I'm trying to, if not get it covered, fixed. Get it fixed, or, put some shit around it. Because your boy wants some sleeves. But, that shit costs a lot of money. And, it's not shit I got right now, especially after building a whole new fucking bathroom. But yeah, that's one of those things. I'm like, I've been looking at tattoo artists, and there's this one that I like, right? His name is Tony Mancy, I believe. I'll put his information up. Hard to get an appointment with this dude. He's in Georgia. Hard to get an appointment with him, but his tattoos is like, no, I'm not picking what you want. He was like, I made art. You pick one of my arts, and it's a custom piece. He was like, no one's going to have it, and he'll put it on you. I kind of like that. I mean, he'll listen to you. It's all in his description. He says he'll listen to you, but, it's what he wants, basically. He's like the artist, and I was like, I like that. But yeah, if I book him now, I'll have the tattoo in 2026. So, yeah, can't do that shit. But I'm like, yeah. So the whole thing with Puerto Ricans being too fucking Puerto Rican, they just it's fucking insane. Like how crazy we go. Like my cousins, they got the same thing. They got some Puerto Rican tattoos, and I'm just like, we're all crazy, huh? Can we be less Puerto Rican, huh? Do people have to know we're Puerto Rican? I'm gonna have to try to blend this shit in with some Polynesian shit, so you guys are just like, damn, this guy's too Puerto Rican. And total side note, I don't know why I just thought about this. When I was using the bathroom somewhere, right? Somebody had PR. Oh, speaking of using the bathroom, I'm just gonna interrupt myself. I just learned how to use I don't like taking shits at work. I think I always hold it till I got to go home because there was just one day I ate some shit. I ate some Greek food and the shit was not sitting well with me. I'm like, ugh. It had dairy in it probably or something when they say they didn't, and it just fucked me up. And I was like, I felt sick. And I was like, it's either go home or try to take shit at work, right? So I go to work, take shit, right? So, but before I do, I'm like, this fucking toilet seat, because I don't use the bathroom at work. Like I pee, but that's about it. I don't shit at work, right? So I'm like, I gotta cover this toilet completely, because I don't want any part of my skin on this goddamn toilet, right? So, I see that this toilet thing. I'm gonna try to put it up on the screen, but it's like it says you lift up and you pull down. I never use one of those, right? Because I shit at home. I don't have to fucking use it, right? So I seen it at work. I was like, I'm gonna need like 4 of these. So I never knew how to use that shit. So I'm at 35 years old. I just learned how to use the toilet seat thingy. I'm like, oh, because it comes together at first, but you're supposed to tear it, right? You're supposed to tear it so it makes the toilet seat shape. I didn't know that. I'm like, I thought you kept it intact. So, right, there's this thing going down the middle. I'm like, what, do you shit in this thing? And your shit just carries the thing down into the, does it gently place your shit in the toilet? Like, it wasn't coming in my head, and I didn't want to be in the fucking bathroom on my phone Googling how to use this toilet seat thingy. So I'm like, I was just, using the brain cells. I was like, oh, you're supposed to tear here, tear it up here. And I was like, oh, it made the seat. And I was like so fucking happy. I'm shitting at work with a smile. I was like, yes, I learned how to use the toilet seat thingy. And if any of you guys are eating lunch listening to this, my bad. Shit had me cracking up. I'm like, why am I so proud of myself about this bullshit? But yeah, shitting at work. That should be like a topic. Shitting at work, because man, I would fucking get sick sometimes before I would shit at work. I'd be, oh god, I feel all fucked up before I shit at work. I don't trust these fucking toilets. You never know, man. People are fucking crazy. Anyways, what else I got? You see what I did there? Oh, I'm also coming out with something R&B, yo. I'm coming out with some R&B song. It's gonna be. I'm gonna put it out on that tickety tack. Which also I like the comments I'm getting on TikTok. Thanks, people who comment or send me direct messages and shit. Please make it more public so everybody else can see it. That'd be nice. When people tell me I'm funny, they tell me I'm funny in fucking secret. Like, they don't want anybody to know that they told me that I was funny. It's always in some fucking private message. I'm like, I appreciate it, but can you let everybody else know? Get your boy out of here. Oh. Anyway, what am I? 28 minutes. What do I want to close this with? I don't know what I want to close this with. Shit. I should just end it. I keep saying I want to stay at 30 minutes, and I always go over every week. But let me see what else I got. Guys, that is it. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Man, I don't even know what the fuck this is. But yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. It's going to be a perfect 30 minutes. Perfect 30 minutes. I didn't hurt your ears that much. I hope not. But, yeah. And I still got that straight out of prison episode I got to drop. And I think it may not drop because I think the fucking audio on my guest wasn't good. But I do, just in case I have any other guests. Oh, God. I was almost done with no fucking mess ups. I don't include that mess up in the fucking beginning with the music. That's different. Trying to find the exact point of the song, that's difficult. I'm talking about with wording. Anyway. But yeah. So, I don't know. But yeah, if I ever have a guest, I have extra mic now, so we can rock and roll. Boom. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get out of here because your boy is hungry. And right now it's dinner time for me. It's 5 o'clock. You guys don't know that. And your boy's marinating some steaks. And oh, you know what? This is how I'm going to end this, yo. And we're going to start the next one off on kids. That's what we're going to do. All right, so this is how we're going to end this one, right? So my kids, right? I don't know about everybody else, but the first time I got to eat steak, like a real steak, you know, like Puerto Ricans do like this stew, and they put like little steak pieces, but it's like little cut up like a skirt steak, and they put it in stew. But I'm talking about like a ribeye, like a New York strip, like a porterhouse, like real steak. So the first time I had like real steak, it had to been like mid 20s, right? Mid 20s, yeah, like mid 20s, right? So my children, which are always get this wrong, 8, 10, and 13, right? They go to me, they're like, hey, Daddy, I want steak for dinner. And I'm like, how do these kids know steak at this age? At that age, did not have steak. I didn't have steak till my mid-20s. These bougie little motherfuckers are asking me for steak. Like, Daddy, I want steak for dinner. I'm like, you know how crazy that sounds? I'm like, oh, do you want red wine with it? Like, fuck. I had to wait till my mid-20s to eat a steak. You guys are having steak for dinner right now? Like, right now I got to go upstairs and make me and them some steaks. And this just sounds weird. I'm like, oh, I got to make my kids steak? They're about to have a ribeye? And I had to wait till my mid-20s? Ugh. But yeah, that's how we're going to end that one. Little bougie bastards. That's how we're going to end that one. And that's going to be the fucking next episode. Little motherfuckers. That's what it's going to be. Can't wait for that one. Because I could talk probably 40 minutes on that one. So that one probably be a long one. Probably not. Probably mix it with some other shit. You know how this show goes. It's off the rails always. But anyways, thank you as always for listening and for watching. And your boy's gonna stop being lazy. You know, I had that moment in the morning when I'm like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? But yep, gonna stop being lazy and drop some more shit. I've been dropping shit on TikTok, and thank God it's been going okay. I mean, I ain't viral, but people are saying they like my shit, and people are, sharing shit, so I like that. Anyways, but yes, like and subscribe, please. And if you're listening, give me some ratings, a review. Give me some 5 stars. You know what I'm saying? Don't give me no stars. If you're gonna give me no stars, fuck you. But anyway, and that's it. I will talk to you guys. I will see you on the next one. Later.
Go. Oh, don't be angry.
I'm not angry. I think it's funny.